Hey everybody, sorry while I'm not late, but I'm sorry I couldn't give you a more definitive time earlier about doing the Lucy Libido class, but A, I had two twin brothers in my house, B, I had my 16-year-old son in the room, and C, I had to sign paperwork with my contractors for this bathroom, so I wanted to make sure that all of those things had been taken care of before we talk about something that can be a little bit sensitive and personal. So before we get started, like I've been telling you before, I'm not doing anything you can't do. Here's the book that I got my information from. It's an entire book. All I did was read it, all right? Then I ordered this little guy, well, girl, obviously, so that I would have a script. And then, because I would love to do one of these in person, there's this cute little dooflotchie that tells you all about Lucy, how you're beautiful, gives you a place to take notes on all these oils, and even provides recipes. Just saying, I would really prefer to do this in person because I'm not posting this on my personal timeline because. So if you're not familiar with what we're talking about tonight, we're talking about hormones and oils as well as the bedroom and oils. I'll try to keep it as clean as I can. So all I'm going to do is read the script from this. This is only the second time I've done this class, and last time it was online too. So I should be ready the third time to have this conversation with some people in person. So maybe that will be you. Maybe you'll set up a class for me to come and have this conversation with real women in real life. Anyway, so since this is a Lucy Libido class, Lucy was born when one woman decided to host a Valentine's Day class to teach women how to use oils between the sheets. She got a brave group of women together, and they all used oils in the bedroom for several months. They agreed to share honest and vulnerable details with each other. These juicy results were divulged in Lucy's Valentine's Day class. There's an oil for that. News of the online class spread like wildfire. Thousands of women around the globe assembled to learn how to rekindle their relationships. The outcome was heartwarming and tear-jerking. Lucy received message after message about how the class had finally helped women to get over their emotional and physical blocks. For some, it was a defining point or saving grace in their marriages. Not long after, Lucy published this class into a book, and it flew through the roof to become Amazon's #1 aromatherapy book. And now you are privileged to hear from one of Lucy's BFFs. Someone who has read the book and followed the advice. When you discover something this good, you're going to want to share. Friends, don't keep Lucy a secret. Hi, Lori. I wish you could be here in person too, but I guess I already saw you once this week, and I get to see you again on Saturday, so I'm just going to have to hold the phone. So one of the first things that Lucy talks about is the importance of recognizing your own inner beauty. She speaks of two voices that we hear, the critical voice and the forgiving voice. The critical voice finds ways to improve. We hear this voice when we choose to present ourselves in the best light to others. We wish to look, feel, and act our best. We also hear a forgiving voice. This voice is kind and wise. This voice reminds us of our strength and value regardless of our shortcomings. Both of these voices are normal and healthy when balanced. Too often we listen more to the critical voice than the forgiving voice. Guilty. Remember to be kind to yourself and to listen to both voices equally. But if you ever hear a voice that says you aren't sexy enough or good enough to be with a partner, be aware that you are no longer listening to something that is part of you. Those are external lies. You are enough, and your beauty is inextricably bonded like your name. So if you were here in person, we would be writing down why we're beautiful right about here. So we would be writing down hallmarks of our own personal beauty. So things that we pride ourselves on or beauty that others see in you. So for me, even though I have this stinky tooth right here, see how that tooth is broken? I still like my smile, and I kind of like my eyes, and I've gotten to the point where I adore my hair. But much below here, not exactly. So there are some ideas to get you started, but you are beautiful. So in her book, Lucy explains that quality matters in any essential oil application. When we are talking about using oils for intimacy applications, it is especially imperative that you understand the importance of using a true seed-to-seal therapeutic grade essential oil. In her book, on page 11, she explains this. Let's talk really quick about where to get and how to use your oils. I know you must be super excited to find out what the best oils are for both him and her. But first, I want to make sure that you are using them safely. Therapeutic grade essential oils are very potent. It takes 150 pounds of lavender blossoms to make 1 pound of pure therapeutic grade lavender oil. For this reason, a 100% pure and therapeutic grade lavender will be of more value than one that is cut with a lavandin, a hybrid plant that has a similar smell to lavender but is cheaper, or oils that are pre-diluted with a carrier oil or are altogether synthetic. I refuse to comment on your comment, Lori. I will agree to your eyes, hair, and I haven't seen your legs, and the first part needs no comment because they're awesome. So a true essential oil is the lifeblood of the plant. Oils carry valuable properties inherent to each plant. Each plant has a different value based on its chemical makeup. When taken from the plant and used in the human body, this lifeblood bestows those same properties into the human body. It's crazy cool. These properties are called chemical constituents and are what make essential oils living, bioavailable superstars. Lucy has used many brands of oils, and she explains why she would only recommend Young Living for intimacy applications. Personally, and I can say this even though I'm reading from a script, I only use therapeutic grade oils that are grown, distilled, tested, and sealed with a seed-to-seal guarantee. I'm not sponsored to say so. It's what I trust. Young Living is the only company that farms and distills its own oils. Unlike every other brand, they are not a middleman who buys from other sources to rebottle, rebrand, and then resell. I like knowing that they own or co-opt their own farms. They grow their flowers, plants, and trees pesticide-free. They test with higher standards than any other company, and they ship them from the farm to your door. There is an abundance of chemical-laden oils that are labeled as pure. Adulterating oils with unlabeled carrier oils and synthetic additives is almost the norm among cheaper brands. Enter Walmart. You will not get the constituent benefits of therapeutic grade Cypress or grapefruit when using a cut rate oil. You just won't. Lucy and her friends will not be held responsible if you get sick from ingesting a synthetic oil, and will wave the "I told you so" finger if you break out in a rash after putting cheap oils with hidden alcohol solvents near your lady bits. Yes, I just said that. I'm reading from a script. And believe me when I say that this has happened, and it will definitely not improve your libido. Hi, Caitlin. So Young Living oils can be used aromatically. Essential oils can have a profound effect on your mood. They are unique in that they get past that thinking brain and impact your feeling brain. If you have a starter kit, Caitlin, it came with a high-quality diffuser. Yay! Use that bad boy to your advantage. Diffuse your favorite aphrodisiac oils to set the mood. There are several mood-enhancing recipes in her book, or you can create your own. This is the book. Young Living oils can also be used topically. Oils can be placed on VitaFlex points on the wrists or on the bottoms of the feet. Y'all, I found out about a VitaFlex point on my foot when I got my massage the other day, and it hurt. Inner thigh potions are blends that are designed to create excitement and preparation for the bedroom. Apply them from the inner mid-thigh to the leg crease and 2 inches below the navel. Y'all are going to love this. I'm going to show you a diagram in a second. Always dilute oils when using them for the first time, and spot test on the forearm to test for sensitivities. It is not recommended to use hot oils neat anywhere on the body, and this is exponentially true near the South Pole. Don't burn down your lady wagon. You like that, don't you? So here is where you apply the oil. See, I'm really still bad at this, working on it. All right? You get the idea. All right. Moving on. Young Living is the only company that has a dedicated line of oils labeled for ingestion. Because their oils aren't adulterated with alcohol solvents or synthetics, their oils come from edible plants and are safe for consumption. Every oil in Young Living's Vitality line is labeled for ingestion. However, not every ingestible oil is in the Vitality line yet. Remember, those are the ones with the white labels. You'll see one in a minute. Generally regarding as safe, GRAS, is an American Food and Drug Administration designation that a substance in or added to food is considered safe by experts. Idaho blue spruce and goldenrod are examples of oils that have been designated as generally regarded as safe and are suitable for ingestion. Lucy only uses oils that are designated as GRAS in her edible recipes. Lucy only uses Young Living oils because of their dedicated safety for ingestion. Remember that while Young Living oils are the only oils that Lucy recommends, they are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any disease. All right, so we're going to start with balancing oils for her, and then we want to get into more nitty-gritty, and I still have a voice. We'll continue. So, balancing oils for her. While most of the oils can be used on both men and women, oils that tend to work best for women are marked in pink. See why you need to be here? You're marked in pink in the peekaboo notefolio. Oils that are used more for men are marked in turquoise. See? Oils that are often used for both genders have a different color ring around them. You're not going to be able to see that. But yeah, that's true. Cypress, orange, and Mister have the opposing color around the circle, just FYI. All right, we'll start with oils that help balance hormones. There is some confusion as to whether or not hormones are healthy and whether they increase or decrease the likelihood of disease. When natural hormone levels are high, women tend to have fewer issues with PMS, menstrual migraines, and low libido. Wouldn't that be a blessing? However, when these levels are low, a woman may choose to supplement with a synthetic chemical hormone to ease her symptoms. While these chemicals do help to ease symptoms, they have been linked to high rates of other diseases. Phytoestrogens, like those found in Clary Sage, are plant hormones that are similar to mammal estrogens and are bioavailable in the human body. The wild yam extract found in Progestins Plus increases progesterone without synthetics. As I have heard, you do not want to be on hormone replacement therapy at any point in your life. So when you are considering the safety of hormones, think of it this way. Human hormones, great. Plant hormones, good. Synthetic hormones, bad. Now that that's clear, let's talk about the oils that balance your hormones. Get your pens ready. All right, first one. Woohoo! Progestins Plus is an oil-infused serum that is developed just for women. The doctor who developed it created it for Young Living based on his findings that most women have very little natural progesterone. Yeah, Lou Frankie. Lori, what am I going to do with you? I can't look at the comments anymore, y'all. Sorry, we'll never finish. This is a problem because progesterone is a hormone that impacts libido, mood, and overall wellness. Progestins Plus contains USP progesterone from wild yam extract, vitamin E, sacred frank, bergamot, and peppermint to soothe the crazies and calm your mind. Wear it daily on your wrists or several times a day during times of hormonal distress. Progesterone levels tend to drop the lowest a few days before and during menstruation. Lucy says that it supports her lady crazy and always wears this before and through her cycle. This can also be worn daily to prevent irritability and to keep your happy hormone levels high every day. When your hormones are happy, you are more likely to feel happy as well. So this one I apply in the evenings before I go to bed on my forearm. I don't have a cycle anymore. I haven't had one for 5 years because of a hysterectomy, but I will tell you, if I don't use this, I get in a funk. So definitely worth investing in that one. So there are 4, y'all, it says yoga scorpions for your hormones. Lucy's 4 favorite hormone balancing oils. The first one that I'm of course never sure I'm saying correctly is Lady Scleral. Pronunciation, anyone? Look at all those vowels. All right. This is first and foremost a lady hormone balancing oil. It contains oils known to decrease negative emotions, boost confidence, and help the wearer to feel more peaceful and grounded. Geranium aids in hormonal balance, and Clary Sage aids with cramps, PMS, and agitation. Yang Lang helps to balance male-female sexual energy and encourages feelings of sensuality. Sage lavender has been shown to increase the body's estradiol levels, which equates to being more regular. Is regular even a thing? It can be worn daily as a perfume because it smells delicious. Not only will you smell amazing as you are, but you will feel more balanced and in tune with your partner. I have this one and use it a lot, so I'm going to see it like, oh, it does smell good. Guess I should be using this one. Sure, scleral. I'll take your word for it. We don't know any better yet, so we're just going to do it this way till someone corrects us. Sound good? Dragon time. And apparently there is a hormone book called Taming the Dragon Within. Dragon time. Is a hormone balancing oil that was developed just for that time of the month. Thank you, Young Living. Dragon time is chock full of the best oils known to alleviate PMS and menstrual woes. This blend works primarily by raising, what do we say, like scleral, estradiol levels in the body, which also drop during menstruation. Apply this oil over your abdomen several times a day. Lucy loves it in Epsom salts during a nice warm bath. Dragon time is gentle enough that even teens can use it. Lori, you have a daughter. Don't you wish you had this when you were a teenager? I probably do. All right, third of our four, fluorescence. And I have the baby bottle, and this is, we talked earlier about vitality labels, right? Ingestible. Another hormone supporting oil that loves your girly systems. All the oils in Sclerescence Vitality are GRAS. The beauty of having an estradiol increasing blend is a dietary supplement, thus the white label, is that women can take a daily internal supplement that supports and loves on their reproductive system. Low levels are commonplace among women with female irregularity and or fertility complaints. While reproductive health is multifaceted and has many components to it, supporting these healthy levels is one factor in a healthy reproductive system. Beyond the reproductive system, it also plays an important part in bone health, energy levels, metabolism, libido, and emotional well-being. I don't have a daughter, Lori. All right, last one for hormone balancing, Endoflex. So this is the one I apply in the mornings. It has spearmint in it. I can't use it at night. It keeps me awake, which is why I use the Progestins Plus at night. Hormone balancing oil that flexes and strengthens your endocrine system, which is responsible for telling your body what hormones to produce and when to produce them. It regulates metabolism, growth, development, tissue function, sexual function, reproduction, thyroid function, sleep, and mood. Don't we all want those things to work well? Endoflex supports the pineal and pituitary glands and the adrenal glands. Endoflex can be used topically directly over the thyroid, and Vitality can be taken as a dietary supplement to support all parts of the endocrine system. Y'all still with me? It's been almost 20 minutes. All right. So those were the hormone balancing ones. Now we're to the part where it says, just get over here and kiss me. I'll try not to blush. All right. These are Lucy's top picks to increase libido in women. So we're going to start with Yang Lang. We call it like lang around here because, yeah, it's complicated. It's a lot of letters. Its power as an aphrodisiac has long been known. In Indonesia, the petals of these flowers are scattered over the bed of newlywed couples on their wedding night. It has traditionally been viewed as a romantic flower and has an alluring scent. It is one of the ingredients in both joy and sensation oil blends, which we'll talk about later. Lucy says that it's especially wonderful because it increases libido in women and And men tend to respond to the scent on their women as well. It is a bright yellow flower that grows in Ecuador. The petals are picked early in the morning to maximize oil yield. The oil increases feelings of happiness, adoration, romance, and it calms the mind. Its calming effect can even lower blood pressure just a tad to help you feel zen. I look pained. Thanks, Caitlin. Appreciate you. All right. Lucy says use this oil in the diffuser to prepare the room, in an inner thigh potion to increase desire, or in a lube for an alluring aroma. Wah, wah. Sorry, Lori. I'll give you some kind of signal when this part is over. All right, next up. Oh, no, I didn't grab my Valor. All right, I have a bottle of Valor, just not in this room. So Valor and Valor 2 are popular. They have an entourage. Valor 2 followed the original when it became too popular, and it is not available anymore unless you buy certain kits. I think Valor 2 might still be available in the Feelings kit, and there's one other one, maybe Raindrop Technique kit, I think, still has Valor 2. But the blend's designed to help loosen emotional blocks. They contain oils that stimulate the limbic area of the brain and help you to relax and promote feelings of confidence and courage, which of course we could all use in the bedroom. This is a perfect choice to use liberally throughout the day to keep stress levels down. Man, I should have used that today. In the bedroom, it smells amazing diffused. You can wear it over your heart, on the wrist, or the back of the neck. And it's part of my morning happy protocol, and I do apply it to my wrist with a roller bottle. If Valor could talk, she would say, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Valor contains spruce, rosewood, blue tansy, and frankincense. Valor 2, which again is only available in certain kits anymore, has Northern Lights black spruce, Idaho blue spruce, lang lang lang, frankincense, vetiver, cistus, bergamot, cassia, German chamomile, geranium, coriander, and divana. And I didn't even know divana was an oil until I just read that. Hee hee. Valor helps you feel confident about whatever is imminent, so you can feel self-assured during the day at the office and fearless at night in the bedroom. What? All right, Clary Sage. I didn't get that one either. Y'all, I thought I was prepared. Oops, I had these, just not on me. I have 8 more bottles waiting for us. All right, Clary Sage, a girl's best friend. One of the main oils that helps with PMS in the Dragon Time blend that we already talked about for hormone balancing. And it's also in sclerescence and lady scleral that we already talked about. Right around that time of the month, estrogen levels drop quickly and drastically. This is part of the reason why you may feel the need to break down crying when your eyeliner doesn't go on straight. Lori, is that you? Because I rarely attempt eyeliner. Everything is tragic when your estrogen levels are low. Okay, so how does all this tie in with libido? This is really cool. You see, a woman naturally feels more in the mood when her estrogen levels are higher. This is because those are highest when we are ovulating. We are designed to feel more in the mood when we are fertile. It's how we were made. As we age, our estrogen levels drop. One sign of low estrogen is dryness down there. Applying Clary Sage to the inner thighs and below the navel helps to increase natural lubrication. Clary Sage Vitality is also generally regarded as safe to be used internally. Lucy says that if you want to be naturally juicy and more frisky, add a drop of Clary Sage to your daily routine. Okay. Joy I do have. This is also part of my happy morning protocol. So I told you I put Valor on my wrist. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump y'all. I put Valor on my wrist in the morning, and I put Joy over my heart. So there is actually an ode to joy by Lucy. Oh, joy, how I love thee, with your lovely floral scent that replaced my paraben perfume. Joy, who balances my crazy hormones, promotes feelings of self-worth, and makes me irresistible to Mr. Libido. Yeah, see, if y'all were here, I could have made you read that. Did you know that joy was originally named love? The oils in joy stimulate the brain's sense for love and affection. Diffusing joy is a good way to invite the mood. If you don't love the aroma of joy, which I do, try blending it with some lemon to make it more bright, or blend it with Clary Sage to make it more earthy. This oil can be used aromatically or topically to raise frequency and to increase feelings of love. It is fantastic in love lubes and inner thigh potions. All right, Sensation. I really like this one. And both Lori and Caitlin got to smell the body lotion with Sensation in it the other night. So the next oil we're going to talk about starts with the letter S, Sensation. Sensation is an alluring blend of ylang-ylang, rosewood, and jasmine. It smells like joy, but a little bit softer because it contains less geranium. That gives joy its strong floral scent. It creates a mood of flirtation and tenderness. Not a lot of people know about Sensation, but it's named for that reason. It is simply sensational. It can be used aromatically to set the tone. When your mister smells it in the air, he'll know what he's in for. It smells so soft and sweet. It's fantastic for inner thigh potions and in love lubes. And Lucy says that Sensation is so powerful and yet so mild that it can be used with very little dry lotion directly on your lovey-dovey lady bits. Oh, oh, oh my. There's a reason she calls it sensational. This one. And I will say it really is like a mating call oil. All right. We have two more, and these are good for both men and women, so I'm going to mention them, and then we will be done. Let's talk Cypress. Cypress is one of Lucy's all-time favorite oils. She calls it the Thigh Master. It's her favorite oil to use in inner thigh potions for the bedroom. It can be used for men and women, but it's a must-have to help get ladies swollen in the floodgates. In the script, y'all. I swear, I'm not making this stuff up. The reason Lucy loves Cypress so much for in between the sheets is because it stimulates blood flow and circulation in the body. Blood flow is kind of a big deal when you're talking about squirming beneath the covers. So if you need help, Cypress is your friend. Lucy says if you want him standing at attention like a saluting Navy SEAL, then guess what? That's going to depend a lot on blood flow. And likewise, explosions for women depend a lot on blood flow as well. So there you have it. Blood flow plus blood flow equals magic. All right, and then the last one, because it's going to cover us all, is orange, which is like happiness in a bottle. I don't know if you've experienced this one for yourself, but it is a bright oil. It welcomes light and happiness, brightens the mood, lifts the spirit, energizes the mind, and creates feelings of bliss. Think of summer childhood days playing in the water or eating bright popsicles out in the sun. For the adult, orange helps to let go of stress and enjoy being in the moment. This oil opens the sacral chakra near the pelvic area, which is associated with pleasure, creativity, and sensuality. Orange is an aphrodisiac oil that helps you to let go of your grown-up problems and embrace sexuality and fun. Orange is awesome for frigidity. It can help you relax if you have low libido due to a bit of anxiety. It is fantastic when mixed with a floral like ylang-ylang or with an equalizer like Cypress or Clary Sage, all of which we discussed before. It can be used in the diffuser to help you to chill or on the inner thighs to unwind and let go. Orange is also good for the man because it increases glutathione levels. This is because orange contains high levels of citral and D-limonene, which stimulate production in the liver. That's one of the necessary components of a nice frozen solid popsicle. Low levels of this are more linked to melting creamsicles. So aside from smelling like a carefree summer ice pop, it will support him as well. Lucy recommends using several drops topically near the liver. So those are all of the ones that relate to hormone balance for us and libido oils for us. And I am not going to continue this any longer than our 30 minutes to get into libido oils for him. But if there are special requests, then I might consider that. Y'all have a nice evening.